the fact that I was an N-level student while I was in AI, and the fact that I am coping fine in polytechnics, that was already an achievement for myself. But however, what was the glorious moment that I would consider is the fact that the extracurriculums that I took while in poly. So I took different kind of sports. I took in many different competitions. I haven't won a medal yet, but there's surely going to be a glorious moment in the making.
When we are in IT, right, we are like the best of the best. Actually, we are given a lot of opportunities also, because for me, I was given the opportunity to go to Inner Mongolia school exchange program. So I learned something there which cannot be learned in my course, which is electrical engineering. And then for award-wise, right, I got Director List Award and Top Student Award.
My teacher also gave me another, asked me to join another competition which is called Vex Robotics. Me and two more others, we have to build a robot and then have a competition with other schools and other institutions to see who comes out victorious. We actually represent IT, but then we did not win any of the top prizes. We just won a consolation prize, which is the best built robot. Yeah, this is one of my glorious moments in IT.
One of the many challenges I faced, especially a major one, was in terms of my inability to do maths. I told myself, hey Zidane, it's about time that you stop thinking just about yourself and start thinking about the people that I'll be affecting, for example, my family. So, I set my priorities straight, I worked harder, and in the end, it paid off.
Okay, for me, I was offered O-level maths and O-level mother tongue. So, for O-level and A-level maths, there was actually quite a big jump. I met a very good teacher, Mrs. Fu, who really helped me throughout my whole Sec 3 and Sec 4.
During Sec 3, I also took the O-level math, and I met a very good teacher, which is the same teacher as her, Mrs. Fu. She challenges us in many ways, like give us very tough questions, which helps to improve our math. I also have to cope with my CCA and my studies at the same time. At times, I will also neglect my studies because of my CCA, but then I did talk to my teacher about it, and they did give me a short break, which led me to focus a little bit more on my study, which I have neglected.
Considering the fact that I was able to apply for PFP, I decided to research more on it. So I went to open houses such as Singapore Poly's and Nanyang's. So after researching, I realized that Singapore Poly especially has a niche or a stronghold or a strong suit in the engineering department. So considering those options, I decided to take part and enroll myself into SP's engineering program.
All the while, I wanted to take PFP since Sec 3, but due to my result, my English wasn't very good, so I couldn't take PFP. Although a lot of people asked me to choose Sec 5, but I chose DPP because I think it will be an advantage for me, because from what I know, DPP will be able to make me have stable foundation. So for poly, I'll have an easier life also.
For me, I actually spoke to my D&T teacher, Mr. Azrin, who told me to take the DPP route and take the engineering course, which he told me is a better course out of all the courses that they offer in DPP. Also, he told me that going DPP actually builds the foundation for what you actually need in poly also. And he told me that DPP is also a very good choice alongside PFP.
AI has surely helped a lot in the sense that I was able to socialize with my classmates more, because AI has given us an environment where we are allowed to talk with many faces and of different races. I was able to transfer it easily over into my PhD life.
So O-level maths and engineering maths are actually quite, I would say, a bit similar. The topics, right, are quite similar, so you will use that a lot. So actually, by taking O-level maths, right, have actually helped me a lot in my bridging maths, which I did pretty well in IT.
For me, it's the same as her because I also took O-level math, which helps me to have a better grade of the math when I go to ITE, which because ITE in DPP they will offer bridging math as one of the modules that which you have to take. The things that I learned in O-level also apply towards the bridging math, which helps me to score very well for my bridging math in my ITE.
The advice that I would give is that everybody has their own rainy or happy day. So if it's a rainy day for you, don't be so down about it and just move on, because life is like that. Life is always a bumpy road, and just make the best of the situation. Secondly, I would like to say that it is time to pick up our own pen and write our own life scripts, because the ending will be affected by how much hard work we put in and how we set our priorities. I will guarantee that your ending will be what you desire.
I would like to tell you that DPP is not a bad choice, even though it's ITE, because at the end of the day, right, we all will still end up in poly, and if for certain courses, if you do well in ITE, like get GPA above 3.5, you can go direct to second year poly.
For me, what I'd like to tell the juniors is really study hard during Sec 4. Try to take notes and pick up little tips that the teacher will drop during lessons also. And also, don't be disheartened if you didn't get PFP. DPP is also a very good choice because, like I said, it builds foundation and gets you ready for poly. Even though I didn't get PFP, DPP is also one of the choice that I did not regret taking.